If you're not a news reading person and haven't caught up about what's going on between Jerome Powell and President Donald Trump, let me summarize it real quick for you because it might affect you and the stock market more than you know it. If you don't know who's Jerome Powell, he's actually a chair of the US Federal Reserve and he was actually appointed by President Donald Trump back in 2018 and has been the chair of the Federal Reserve since then. For years, Trump has been criticizing Powell for not lowering the interest rates fast enough. In June 2025, Jerome testified to the Congress about the Federal Reserve headquarters renovation project, including the cost estimated about $2.5 billion. Recently, in Jan 2026, the Department of Justice just opened a criminal investigation against Powell, saying that his testimony might have been misleading. And Jerome responded by saying that the investigation might have been politically motivated, forcing the Fed to cut interest rates. Now here's the part that I want you to take away from this video is that the Federal Reserve needs to work independent from political pressure because politicians usually think of short-term wins within the election cycles, but the Federal Reserve think of long-term. President Trump wanted to bring down interest rates fast. Remember, with the interest rate being low, it's easier for people to borrow money for loan, business, mortgage, etc. That can boost the economy. But if the interest rate is being cut too fast, that can cause uncontrolled inflation. And that is opposite of what the Fed wants. The Fed thinks of long term. They don't want to cut the interest rate too fast. Now, what could this mean moving forward? There might be some ups and downs for the stock market in a short term. If the Fed stays independent, things might calm down. But if the political pressure continues rising, it might be causing a thing called a sell America trade, where people are selling US bonds, weaker US dollars, and people losing faith in the US economy.